This is Brandon Stewart from Houston, Texas, represent Next Level Automotive shop. We have a location in Houston and also Los Angeles. The concept behind Next Level is really just taking the next step and going up in all across the board, not just on cars, even though we do cars. We're talking about the lifestyle that we live and just personal, taking things to the next level, because nobody wants to be stagnant. If you do something, you want to be greater. You don't want to be the same constantly. You want to keep leveling up. So that's what the whole idea and concept from Next Level came from. Well, the way Next Level started originally was because I wanted to do a place in Los Angeles. Even though I'm from Houston, I wanted to do something in Los Angeles because I felt like their market in Los Angeles was just broader and more open to being different. A lot of times back home, sometimes people see what everybody else is doing and then they start to kind of lead to do what everybody else is catching the wave, basically. So that's where it started. The NLA is what the letters break down to. Next Level Automotive is the NLA. So that's where the concept came from. We've delivered and serviced people as far as New York City, Buffalo, New York, almost Canada, Los Angeles, of course, Chicago, Miami, Florida, so pretty much all over. I've even shipped a car to Africa before, so it's kind of like wherever y'all at, we can get the project to you. It's not a problem for us. Man, Thaddeus Young, I've dealt with him for sure. Adrian Peterson, and like several Texans players back home. Too many names because I'm gonna forget somebody, but I mean, all walks of life. Roger Clemens, baseball. So it's been across the board. We've dealt with people. As far as Black Lives Matter in Houston, I think there's a lot of things that have changed and a lot of things that haven't. One thing most recently, a lot of the local artists that got together and they started to invest in the local black banks out there. A bank called Unity Bank back home in Houston, which is a very great thing. But it's one of those things that's going to take time to fully swing into the right direction. Right now a lot of people are taking action, which is good, but we have to be continuous action. Not temporary. A lot of times when things jump off or somebody gets harmed or killed or wrongfully arrested or whatever, people say, oh, let's do this, but it's a temporary situation. We have to make sure that we do this 6 months, 2 years from now, we're still doing the same push and motivation to make things change and happen. Hip-hop culture is a very big push because hip-hop controls a lot of things that are going on even in today's market, from clothing to designs, people wanting to look a certain way, dress a certain way, and just carry themselves a certain way, and that carries on to their vehicles. They want to pull up and jump out of their vehicle and have their vehicle look a certain way also. So with that, I mean, people want their music to sound right in the car, so get to do sound systems because they want to hear their right song, the right beat, the right bass, the right words. So all of that definitely helps keep everything moving in my industry for sure. The next thing I want to see Next Level do is really just go branding to like national wide. Like we do a lot of marketing, advertising, state to state, locally also, but I want us to have something, the brand awareness, to where if you're in, for example, like we're in Atlanta, New York, wherever the case may be, you see that logo or that name, you think about us. So brand awareness is very important for us to really go to the next level. Definitely big shout out to TUC Magazine for inviting me down here all the way Atlanta, Georgia for TUC Talk. I appreciate it.
I had a dream that I jumped up out of Maserati. Then hit the hood with the dope and jumped the Maserati.